Welcome to the DJNTV Chill Room Chat, your space to unwind and talk shop. This episode is sponsored by MadeByDJs.com, innovative tools designed specifically by DJs for DJs. DJEventPlanner.com, the industry standard for streamlining your business and booking faster. And DJRequests.com, the easiest way to manage your dance floor's vibe in real time. Support the show by using our Amazon affiliate link at DJNTV.com/Amazon. Now, let's get into the mix.
What?
Hello, everybody. Here we are, Monday, March 2, in the year of our Lord 2026. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We love doing these shows because why? We're crazy.
I thought it was because we got paid oodles of money.
Well,
you're not getting big bank loads of,
I'm not getting
Mr.
any
Monopoly money. What?
No, the only cuts I'm getting are haircuts, which I'm due soon. But
is that our new sponsor?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I want to talk tonight about us KJs, and you know what? It's just DJ too, not just KJ, but DJ. You go out, you do a gig, right? It's up to us to bring the energy. It's up to us to bring the fun. It's up to us to deal with situations that may go wrong and keep it rolling. But I find, and I'm guilty of this. I know Matt is guilty. I know Kevin's guilty. Let's just say you get ready for your show, right? You got your favorite socks, underwear, pants, shirt. You got a great hair day going. You leave that house, and look, nobody is gonna get to me tonight, right? Right? I feel great, right? Am I wrong? Is it just me?
Favorite underwear?
All right, shut up.
Did you have some Frosted Flakes too? Because you're feeling great.
I felt great. No, but here's what I'm saying. You leave the house and you feel great about everything. Nothing is going to knock me. Nothing's going to ruin this night, Then you get to the gig, and we've all had these 1, 2, maybe 3 people that'll come up and try to press your buttons, right? So to speak.
Okay.
Well, maybe you should do it this way. Or why did you do that? And I am guilty where I used to let that eat me up, and that bothered me the rest of the night. So that took from the rest of the show, because now I'm worried about what this person said. You guys kind of following where I'm going?
Yes.
It don't matter how great you feel once you walk into the venue. You're always going to get somebody to try to ruin what your plan is for the night. Try to make you deviate from what you would normally do, right? Like, why'd you do that? It's like, because I'm here and you're not. I'm up here. I'm up here running it. That's how I look at it now. When I first started this, and that used to eat me up all night. Not just all night, but even on that whole ride home.
Even into the next day
chewing at me. Yeah, it's chewing at me like, did they or did they not have a point? Should I have done that differently? Right?
Yeah.
So you know what this is doing. If you're doing this while you're still at the show, now this is taken from your full focus on what you should be doing right now and continue to do what you are doing.
It's distracting.
It's very distracting, is what it is. So we need to learn to block these things out. You can't let it bother you. You can't let it get to you. And uh, I'm not going to throw names out. I almost did, but I'm not going to. But there are two KJs that would go to my shows, and not at the same time, thank God, because I probably would have ended up wearing a paper robe and slippers because it would have got to me that bad, you know. But come on, where do you get that level at? Where's your effects? What do you? I'm like, will you please just get away from me? You know, this is my show. Let me run it.
Does this thing have
We,
any reverb on it?
yeah, see, we all run our shows differently. We all, as KJs, have our own ear for what it should sound like. And it don't matter if I go do a gig and Kevin comes in to my show and says, dude, you need to turn that bass down a little. Or, look, you can give me advice all day long. I may not follow it. And normally what I'll say is, yeah, I'll look at it, whatever. That at least shuts them up temporarily. But sometimes you'll get these people that'll keep coming up. Like, no, seriously, I used to let this get to me. And I know, Matt, you am
Oh,
I
it just happened to
wrong?
me last. It just happened to me last night.
And did you let them get to you?
No,
Because sometimes you can see because you've learned to block it out. Kevin, it's happened to you. I know it. It must have. To where you're thinking, am I doing something wrong? So now that takes your focus away from what you were there to do. Don't let this happen to you ever, ever. You're there because you are hired to be there. You're always going to get one, two, three clowns who think they know it all and think they can run it better than you. You need to learn how to block them out. Matt, can you give me an example of how to block them out? What do you do? How? Because at first you didn't, right? I mean, because you admit it,
it used to get. It
it
used to
got
get
to
under
you.
my. It used to get
Yeah.
under my skin. Yeah,
What did
but
you do differently to, like, yeah,
I don't know if I really did anything differently. It just, you know, I don't know, got into a mindset of in one ear and out the other. Like, you know what? I'm running this. Just go enjoy the show. Go sit down in your chairs, kick back and relax, and just let me take care of this. You know, 'Cause I mean, I had this guy that was there last night, and he's played, he sang in bands and stuff, whatever, and so he thinks he's like Mr. Sound Engineer.
he's the Mr. Sound Tech guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes you run across, like he's out there sitting in the audience or whatever, just listening. Sometimes you run across a singer that, like, you know, doesn't project very well, and or they hold the mic like too far away or whatever. And so he's up there at my booth, like, you gotta turn them up. You gotta turn them up. I can't hear them, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, the mic is turned up. They're just not
Yeah.
projecting, or they're not holding it right,
If I
you
turn
know?
it up more, we're gonna get feedback. We've all been there. So I mean, there's only
Yeah,
so much
yeah.
you could do. Yeah,
And
on
then it
that
comes to
board.
be his turn to sing. And then he's like, you know, give me some more, give me high end, and give me this and give me that. And I'm just like, just grab the mic and sing your song, you know?
Oh my God. I'm sorry for laughing, but again,
Yeah.
this is, yeah, yeah,
Divas,
a little
we,
less mid-range. Will you do? Come on.
yeah. Can
Huh?
you give me some more
Yeah.
treble? I need some high end.
Mm,
Yada yada. You know.
yeah.
So.
He just
Oh,
gave me
Zinni
a
colored her
show.
hair.
Yeah. She did color right here. She looks real pretty, don't she? Yeah.
Hmm?
She gave me the rest of her milkshake that she got. That was nice of her. Yeah. So you can't, and I asked you, and you said I didn't do anything really to learn how to. What you did mentally, somewhere in that head of yours, you're able to just block that
Block
out,
it
not
out.
let it ruin your night, right?
Yeah.
So, Kevin, has anything ever happened to you at a
Uh,
show like
I'm looking at him.
similar?
He looks like a mugshot. Like,
He- Hold up a number. Hold up a number.
do you have any stories for us, Kevin?
Stories? Oh, I have shocking
Well, I mean,
stories.
related to what we're talking about.
Yeah.
About that topic. Oh, I have had family say certain things about KJ in specifics. I've
Yeah.
had at weddings, I've had guys come up, and of course, they want to sit close to me. Usually it's the elderly, and then they get all bent out of shape because it's too loud.
Yeah.
These guys thought they were DJs, and they wanted, like, why are you playing this music? Because they requested this music. I play what they want, not what you want. It's your event, and I explained to him. I said, if it's your event, you get to make the call. Not your event. That's it. I've dealt with enough people that I value some people's opinion, other people's I just sort of like, yeah, okay. Um, I'll listen, but I won't. I'm my own worst critic. So if I feel that I did something wrong, that's what eats me up. Someone's personal opinion, that's their personal opinion. When I get many feedbacks of, oh my God, that was great. Your sound is great. You're energetic. You're having fun. I go with that majority, not a single outlier, because there's different strokes for different folks, and some people are just happy being miserable, and so they want to critique.
Yeah.
I mean, I have been to many shows where I wouldn't do it that way, and there was this problem and that problem. I pretty much I don't go up there and pester them. I look at it this way: if they want to screw up, eventually they'll drop by the wayside and they'll have to call me. So I look at it as leave them alone, let them fall on their face, and then I'll pick up the pieces. I've got a DJ that goes at several bars. He doesn't realize how annoying his setup is, but you know, eventually he'll either die off or something will happen. So I don't really worry about what other people think if they're not someone that I value their opinion. If it's opinion I value, I assess it. I just don't immediately go, "Oh my God, I gotta change that." Oh my gosh, you're totally right. I assess everything. I don't just snap judgment.
I've taken advice many times, from other KJs, DJs, and sometimes what they suggested, it worked out better. It was great. So, and there are other times where it just didn't make sense to me
Yeah.
after trying it,
And
to
and that's one of the things I like sometimes about going to see different DJs or KJs. I get different ideas. Oh, that's interesting. I like sort of what he did, but let me twist it a little bit. I mean,
make it
that's
your
sort
own. Yeah.
yeah, so that's sort of what I do with all the DJs. I take a little bit from here, a little bit from there, and sort of take what I like from the different ones and sort of created me, you know. So like I said, I don't really get up in their face. Now, some of my friends, I do get up in their face jokingly because they know I like to give them a hard time. But, people that are just someone I don't know, I usually will just, observe. Maybe I might ask a question, like, how'd you come up with that? Or, or something like that. But I usually I don't really criticize someone else's work. I just like, yeah, whatever they want to do, they do. I mean, that's what a lot of these DJ channels are. They get on there and everybody wants to say, "Oh, well, that chord looks like that, and that speaker should be higher," which I can do, but it's like, it's something. Sometimes some people have to learn it themselves versus being told by other people?
You know, I've been to many gigs where I was not the DJ, and I like being on that side. I do. It
Hmm.
doesn't happen often, but you know what you do is you bite your tongue. You don't want to go up to this one who is DJing and say, "Hey, how you doing? I'm Matthew
Yeah.
Sean. I'm a
Yeah, you
DJ
don't want to
too."
be
Yeah.
you don't want to be the guy that you hate.
No, you don't. So
Yeah.
you don't say anything. I mean, I keep my opinion to myself. Unless I could see this guy struggling with dead air and he can't figure out why, then yeah, I might go up and try to offer a little assistance, of course. But I'm not going to tell him how to run it, how to do what he's being paid to do.
Right.
Obviously he
My
was hired for a reason. Maybe it was
yeah.
price, like Kevin
Family.
brought up,
Yeah.
earlier.
Family.
But
Friend. Yeah.
yeah,
There's so many different things. One thing I will do is if I see something different that looks unusual, if I can't figure it out myself, it's like, hey, what's that light, or what program is that you're using, or what, just sort of, pick, not pick on, but sort of pick out something that's interesting. I'd like to maybe, look it up myself, because that looks interesting, a look or a sound or something, But as far as how they operate, I usually just observe, gather what I like, what I don't like. Because you never know if maybe you're doing an event and you're booked, and it's like, well, I saw this guy or girl and I liked what they did. Here, reach out to them. I do that with people I know that I trust.
mhm,
But
yeah.
if I happen to go to an event and see something being done well, then I'll be glad to shoot them a, a line on on a booking. So
3 weeks ago, I was at an event. It was a private gig, not karaoke, DJ only. And this gentleman come up, approached me, shook my hand, and goes, I uh I used to do all this stuff too, and right away in my head I'm thinking, all right, here it comes. Right?
Yep.
Automatically, right? You think, here it comes.
There it comes.
He spun he made my head spin because he did not bring up anything negative. He brought up all positive stuff that I was doing that night. Did not ask me questions. He did ask, "Oh, what's that software?" I said, "Virtual." "Oh, yeah, well, I used to use Virtual Red or PC DJ
Oh,
Red,
oh,
PC. Yep.
PC
whatever it
DJ.
was." Right.
Yeah.
Which gave me an idea of how long ago he actually was a DJ,
Hmm.
acting DJ. But once a DJ, always a DJ, I believe,
Sure.
Hmm.
So he turns out there was not one negative thing he had to say. And I'm actually doing his daughter's sweet 16 birthday in July. He hired me that night to do it.
Cool.
So not all contact is going to be negative. But
Right.
what you need to do is find a way to not let the negativity get to you, especially while you're working. You need to find a way to just block that out. Don't even give it a second thought, even on your drive home. Don't
Yep.
just let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
It's not so much negativity. It's when you go with the excitement and get there, like you're saying at the beginning, you're all excited, and you go there, and it's like, where's everybody? Hello. It just is. It's not
That's a mood killer
anger.
too.
Yeah, it
It's
brings you
like you're
down.
just
Sure.
yes.
Yeah.
It's just an absolute bummer, and then it's hard to stay, you know, upbeat and fun loving and everything. You're trying to get everybody's excitement, the few that are there, hoping that the few that are there will tell someone, and maybe the next time you'll get a bigger crowd. It just that's sort of what bugs me more. I think is not so
Everything
much
takes
personal
time.
opinion.
It
Yeah.
takes time to build it up. And even if it's just a private gig,
Yeah.
it takes time. You're not just going to walk in and people are going to be up on that floor
Yeah.
immediately.
Well,
No,
and it's
especially
amazing.
now.
Yeah, it's amazing how many listings I've seen on like Facebook, different groups. Yes, I want a DJ and I want him to get everybody out on the dance floor. Well, that's not going to happen. If you're in a wheelchair, not going to happen. If you're like most events, you get a certain amount of people that peel off and leave, and then you get some that are just enjoying and vibing to the music. They have no interest in dancing. They never ever danced in their whole life. You're not going to get them to dance. So give it a break. The ones that want to dance will dance. Now, I will tell you this, in the years I've done it, the smaller the crowd, the harder it is to get a dance floor going because if you start out with 200 people, you're going to have a large quantity left that will of that quantity that will dance. So you'll get a meaningful dance floor. Then everybody else will jump in because they don't feel like they're the center of attention. But when you get a small crowd, all that one's left, you get one or two that want to dance, then they see we're the only ones out there. Well, this is sort of weird. So they won't even either go out there or they'll just go out there for a little bit and then leave. So it's just
The
one of those things where,
same thing happens at karaoke shows.
yeah,
Nobody wants to sing until that first person gets up and sings.
yeah,
Yep.
And then right away they have a couple more drinks and they're thinking, oh, I could do that song.
yeah.
You know,
I've had,
they get
I've
out,
had,
yeah.
yeah,
And
I,
that's how it's done. It takes time.
yeah,
Everything will, yeah.
yeah. I've had several karaoke virgins, as I'd like to call them, and we cut up their karaoke virgin card. And after that one song, they sang like two or three more times. So they had a good time. I was like,
Mhm.
hey, this is fun. Let's do it. Let's do it again. You know. So
Yep.
it's sort of like, I got them hooked. So I'm happy
15
when that.
years ago. 15 years ago, I had a karaoke version at JJ Boomer's in Lowell.
Mhm.
Always was curious about it. Her name was Cordia, by the way, and she won't mind me bringing her name up. I kind of talked her into it, nudged her. Come on. She's been coming to my shows. To this day, she still comes to my shows. And she has worked on her voice. Oh, she's got a hell of a catalog. I mean, so I'm happy to say, and just like you are, Kevin, you're happy to say that you're going to get these first timers. Matt, you too.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
And they turn out to be better than they. It's scary for us too, right? To bring up somebody who's never done it before. And they're not great, but they're not terrible either, right? Most of them. Some are, some aren't, but they, again, everything with time, they get better. You get better. We get better with time. Don't let the negativity in. Who will be sponsored by tonight?
Well,
DJ event
probably
planner.
maybe EV.
EB, I love that. What's that Amazon link? I keep forgetting it.
Yeah.
DJ, if you
DJNTV.com
.com/
slash.
Amazon.
Amazon, next time you go to order anything on Amazon, use that link. Help keep us poor souls in this room on the air, will you? Hit the like button, hit the share button, put some comments down below. How do you keep the negativity out of what you do as a living? Because that is very important, believe me.
I know another thing that will help. I know you're about ready to end it. Is
That's
that
okay. Go ahead.
if you have a second banana, they can be your buffer, and then they take the criticism and everything, and then they can either just ignore it and leave you alone so you don't hear it until after the event.
Are you saying if you had a helper?
Yes, a helper, an associate,
Yeah.
a
So, okay,
sec.
you deal with them while I run this.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what's going to happen? Oh, that whole ride home now, that person's going to fill your ear with every negative thing they said. So either way, you're going to hear it. But I
Yeah.
understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
It didn't mess up what
It,
you were doing
yeah.
that
It
night.
kept
Right.
it kept your focus on what you were achieving and what you were going for, and you didn't have any of that till after the event. So,
I like
but
that. I like that. Yeah. You know, I just can't afford to pay a helper. You know,
No.
Yeah, me neither.
my
Yeah,
wife quit
karaoke.
on me. She don't come anymore. She don't go to my. She used to be a great helper too. Sit there on her phone, while I'm over there working. Sit there
Yeah.
on my phone all night, Just
She's putting in her
hi,
putting in her
she'll wave
request.
to me. Yeah, hi. Yeah, yeah. Over there playing Candy Crush or
Are
something.
you set up yet?
Are we done yet? I'm ready to
I
go.
Yeah.
Are we
I want to
done?
sing first.
No, she don't sing.
Uh,
But anyway, listen, guys, you guys watching, we love you. Thank you for tuning in. Please continue. Share this video. Talk to your friends, KJs or DJ. Just get them in here and just watch this on YouTube. If you're listening on Spotify, share that too.
and if you want to
We
participate, we also allow participation normally on Mondays at 7. And it's right there in the
7
box
p.m.
there.
Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, it's
And you can join us.
djntv.com/KJ Chill.
Say that
You
again
can,
because I cut you up. How do you join us on Monday?
it's djntv.com/KJ Chill.
Thank you,
We
Joe
welcome.
DJ.
We welcome you guys to want to join us
Yeah.
soon.
The
Yeah,
more the merrier. We always like to have a good time and educate people when we can.
absolutely. Until next week, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the warmer weather coming. Good night, everybody.